Now, Israeli forces have opened fire on protesters in the besieged Gaza Strip, killing a teenage boy. The Israeli troops shot and killed 15-year-old Othman Rami Halas during rallies near the buffer zone that separates Gaza from Israel. They also injured 9 people, including a woman. Friday's march was in a show of solidarity with the village of al-Ahmar. Residents of the West Bank village outside Jerusalem al-Quds are resisting an Israeli army plan to demolish buildings. Palestinians in Gaza have been rallying every Friday since March 30th as a part of a peaceful campaign known as the Great March of Return. Israeli forces have killed 138 Palestinians and have injured hundreds more during those rallies. Joining us live now from Gaza is Press TV's correspondent Hala Al-Safadi. Hala, what is the latest there?
By now the rallies have come to an end, and today was also one day of the rallies where the Israeli forces have opened fire and used excessive force against the protesters. One person, as you mentioned, was killed. He's 15 years old and he was shot directly in his head. So it was a clear execution of this boy. 68 others were injured today. Many of them were injured by live ammunition, and others were hit by tear gas canisters, and also they suffered from inhalation of the tear gas. So again, as you mentioned, today's rallies were there in solidarity with Khan al-Ahmar village. People here were standing against the demolishing of this village. Also, it coincides with the day 100 of the rallies. So basically, this Friday has marked the 100th day or 100th day since the beginning of the rallies. Hundreds of people were there today, and these rallies, as I said, have just come to an end. They've started rallying against the Israeli blockade and against the or demanding the right of return to their occupied lands. Ambulances were there since the beginning of the day because of the amount of tear gas the Israeli forces have fired against the protesters. Still, people here still insist on marching and participating in the upcoming rallies. The High Committee of the Great Return March have already called their next Friday's rally the Friday standing against the United Nations reduction of aid to Palestinians. So again, next week they will rally again, and they will participate again to show their position and to send a message to the entire world that they will not give up on their rights.
Very well, Hala. As always, we appreciate your reporting for us.